Today I'm making another from scratch, and we have the lemon lavender cupcakes. Those look fun. Let's take a peek at the instructions. We're going to mix it up and pour it. Let it set for over an hour. Pop them out and decorate them very quickly, like less than 10 minutes, and then you let them set for 20 minutes. So we have our silicone cupcake pan, our table, which may or may not clasp together. Oh, we have to build our own tray. Not excited for that. We do have another cute spatula. Oh, and they gave us a different color mixing bowl this time. The last one was pink, and this is like a really fun mint kind of color. It's even speckled on the inside. This is probably icing, maybe. Oh, brown butter, whipped brown butter. Fancy. The whipped frosting with a nozzle, cake mix, and some lavender. These are probably the trays that go inside the cake stand. Yep, those are just the normal ones. And then we have this, clips onto that. Let's see if this table actually works. This one does. We're 2 for 2 so far. Let's clean up and get to baking. Step 1 is mixing this and the brown butter for 1 minute. So let's pour everything in there. Curious if we'll have any leftover batter. Last time, what did I make? Oh, the birthday cake. We did not have any leftover, but I don't know. Maybe we will with this one. We'll have to wait and see. Ooh, and this does look like melted butter, absolutely. I guess it really looks like that vegetable oil stuff from last time, whatever that substance was. Okay, now let's mix for 1 minute. I've said this before, but it's crazy how like realistic they can make stuff look. It very much looks like oil and cake batter, and then when it mixes, it looks like that too. It's wild to me. But I guess I will set a timer just to make sure I'm mixing it for exactly a minute, but you just want to make sure all the lumps and things are out of it. Which it probably looks good right now, but I'll silently count and we'll come back when it's been a minute. Okay, I think it's good enough. So it does have a little lip here. Whoa, overfilled that one. Very liquidy. So definitely try to stop it before it gets to the top. Probably should have stopped and tried to take a toothpick and, oh gosh, fix it before pouring the rest of them. I will still try to take a toothpick and move some of that over. Oh no, we're making a mess. Let me use the back of this dirty toothpick from a previous one. Just gonna try to transfer some of this. That's what I do whenever there's resin, but this isn't resin. I still think it'll work though. And it looks like we have leftover batter, so I'm gonna find something silicone to pour that into, which will most likely be my Hello Kitty one. Trying to clean this up, I have like a paper towel folded over all tiny and kind of just scooching it back in there. I think that's okay. They're all in their respective containers. And then I thought, oh duh, I have this from my birthday cake. So I'm just gonna pour the rest in here. We'll see how much it rises. And then that way my daughter can cut them in little squares, and maybe she wants to make her own cake because we do have leftover icing from other sets. she could make little cookie bars or something. Something fun with that. All right, I'm gonna clean up and I'll be back in an hour and 15 minutes and we'll pop them out and decorate them. These are still setting up. They have about 20 minutes left, but I figured we can try to build this. See if this is easy. I don't think they gave us instructions for this unless it's on, you know what, it's probably on that gray paper I always throw away. Let's see if we need them. Do we need them? Yeah, probably. This is the bottom one, I'm assuming, because of the legs, so that's just gonna slide onto there. Same thing with this middle one. They just slide onto those little pieces. So that's pretty easy to build. And then it's not as flimsy once you connect those pieces, and then these just sit in there. And of course they will fall out if you tilt it. But that's pretty cute. And then it shows snipping off these flowers to, let me cut it, decorate the tops, but there's 6 cupcakes. So I'm wondering if we have enough flowers, because it doesn't really look like it. Okay, so we have 4. So we'd probably have to, oh, okay. That makes sense. It shows cutting it right here where this little space is. So you can use this top piece for cupcakes, and then you could probably cut this so it has a little bit of the purple flower and use that part. That way it looks a little different, because they show like a couple pieces on some of them. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and cut those now. So I think you could do like that on one, that on another. Could even probably cut it here too. Just do whatever you want, because they're your cupcakes. That might look cute. Maybe put a couple pieces in there. I'll just do those for now. You could even stick that in there. Would that look cute? That might. I'm not going to cut the rest in case I don't like how this looks. So those will be our sample ones. But this looks like it's nicely set up for my daughter. So I'll put that aside, and I am just going to wait a little bit longer on these. But I'll be back to pop them out and we'll ice them. I did notice they gave us a star tip, so it'll look cute when you kind of swirl it on there. And lots of whipped frosting. It's been way past the time, so they should be very set. They release very easily, just like that other cake. They have that sponginess to them. We won't have any cupcake liners. That would have been cute if they did that. You could have put cupcake liners in here and then poured it. Maybe. Okay, so we'll repurpose that probably. Let's open this and put our nozzle on. I'm not good at icing cupcakes in real life, so we'll see how these go. Try to do like a little swirl. It's kind of cute. I'm going to hold it with this. That didn't really go how I thought it would. Yeah, it's just kind of stuck in there. It's fine. Do I want to leave it like that? It's kind of goofy looking. I thought I was going to be able to like press it upward. Maybe I'll put a sprig, adding something to it. Okay, I had to kind of pick that up and get closer to it to look at it. Let's try this again. I won't say difficult, but similar to icing a real cake, cupcake. You have to have a good flow with it. I don't know, they made theirs look cuter. I'm sure it'll be fine though once I get them all decorated. And again, it's kind of hard to do it when I have a camera in between me and what I'm trying to work on. They feel a little sticky, like the sponginess of it. I think I'm gonna repurpose that piece. Try to make them all look a little different at least. Oh no, threw it on the ground. It's okay, did not ruin it. I do have a toothpick off to the side where I can redirect some of the icing if I need to. Thankfully they gave the star tip to add a little something to, a little flair. Okay, let's see, what other pieces do we have? So that was one full sprig, I think. I'm losing track how many they gave us. Might do like a leaf. Put that in. And maybe add this partial one to the base like that. I mean, I think it's fine. I'm gonna try to do the other ones off camera so it's easier for me. Then I'll let these set up and I'll be back to show you the final product. Okay, here's how they turned out. I think these turned out pretty good. So my tip is, like, this is the first one and I didn't quite go all the way to the edges. I would try to get close to the edge. That way it fills out. Uh-huh. My daughter agrees. So they have like a sponginess, a bounciness to them. And then you can add them 3 in a row. We'll put the one we're not proud of at the bottom in the middle so we can't really see it. They're cute though. Do you like these, Raylan? Uh-huh. Oh no, that one I made too tall. We'll have to swap it out. Oh my gosh, are they all too tall?
I think you might have.
Oof, might have made some a little too big. Let's see. What? Oh, had to squeeze it in there. There we go. Now we're cooking. Okay, trying to show you. This is pretty cute. Out of 10, what would you give this one?
10.
10 out of 10?
I'm giving this 10 out of 10.
I think I would give it like an 8 out of 10 at least. Very easy.
10 out of 10.
I can't see what you're showing. I told her she gets to decorate this, and I think she wants to put some of the cat cookies like on it. We have several.
Ice cream sandwich cake.
Ice cream sandwich cake is what she's creating. She's probably going to do it tomorrow though, so maybe I'll show it in my next video or in one of the upcoming ones in case you want to see it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.